Hey guys, Britt Johnson here. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel. Before you do anything else, make sure you click subscribe and follow me on all social media at I am Britt Johnson. So guys, the juice is loose. Yes guys, O.J. Simpson was paroled today. He had his hearing. It was live on ESPN. I happened to watch it on Yahoo because I was at work. They showed it live there. They went, had people come to the stand and say their little piece about him. OJ went on, answered a few questions. They deliberated for about 25 minutes, came back and said that he is going to be paroled. He's going to be paroled in his in Florida, where his family currently is. So after this came out, I went to social media and looked at what people were saying, and it was so weird to see that so many people were so surprised that he was paroled, and they said that this was injustice, yada yada yada. First off, let me stop everybody right here. So in 2007, he went to jail or whatever, or went on trial for armed robbery and kidnapping. He was sentenced to 33 years in prison. He served 9 of that so far. First of all, one of the victims that was, one of the ones that was kidnapped and robbed or whatever, said that OJ never had a gun, never pointed a gun at him. It was another guy that did that. Also, let's be reminded this was OJ's stuff. I get it, some of it was memorabilia stuff, but today in the hearing he did say that the stuff he was actually trying to get back was the personal pictures. It wasn't the memorabilia. So to even be sentenced to 33 years in prison for that crime, because he was tried for that crime and was convicted for that crime, is ridiculous. For him to be, I've heard of people go to prison for 8 years and under for murdering people. So I don't think both of the victims actually came out and said that they thought that was way too long. They thought maybe he should have went to jail for 1 to 3 years. So 33 years for that is ridiculous in the first place. That isn't justice. You guys, what people are upset about is because they are thinking that this particular sentencing, this prison time, has to do with the Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman stuff. Now, whatever you want to believe, he was guilty, he was not guilty, whatever. That's not what I'm here to argue. It no longer matters because of the simple fact that he was found not guilty. And in America, double jeopardy, you can't be charged for the same crime twice. And you cannot, in turn, be doing a sentence for another crime that you were already found not guilty of. That's not how it works. And the judge, obviously, who sentenced him to the 33 years, wanted him to do that time from the previous one with the Nicole Brown stuff, which was wrong. Regardless of what you think of OJ, if he was guilty, not guilty, again, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that judge was wrong for sentencing him to 33 years for this. So I'm happy that he's out on this particular instance, because that's the law. That's justice. That's how it's supposed to work. So I don't know. What is OJ going to do now that he's out? He's 70 years old. I think he's going to have to lay low for a while. People are probably forever going to hate O.J. Simpson, so I don't know how his life's going to go. I hope he can just settle down, hang out with his family, enjoy his life, and people just leave him alone and let him be on his way. I want to know what you guys think, though. Let me know in the comments below, and make sure, again, you follow me on all social media at I am Britt Johnson, and I will see you guys later. Bye.